here's the funny thing. I reached out to the Adobe hiring manager last week and just said, hey, I haven't heard back from the recruiter for weeks. Last I heard was 5 weeks ago that she was going to give me an update in a week. So I'm presuming you guys already have someone. But I would still like to get your feedback on what happened. Like, if there were any gaps or something, which will help me in my search.
Mm-hmm.
I'm currently in the process of getting offers from a couple of places.
Mm-hmm.
So he reached back saying, actually, I apologize. There was lack of communication. It's not that there were gaps or anything. There was a short list that we had, and there were some candidates who I interviewed before you. So we were getting them through the pipe first.
Mm-hmm.
We had 3 ahead of you. 2 of them we've interviewed and rejected. The third one is going to interview mid next week. And if that doesn't work out, next one we're going to ping is you. Actually, in the last one that I joined, the opportunity was really good. The domain was new, so I really wanted to move into a new domain. But somehow after I joined, I didn't quite like the way the company operated.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard for me to be comfortable in an environment where things were not fair, but the way the company was operating and treating its employees, including me, it just wasn't working for me. So I had to really make a choice between, the money is good. I'm away from family, but I tried it for 6 months. That time, the decision time was there, whether I move my family now or I don't.
Yeah.
And if I wasn't comfortable and actually going through, I didn't share this with you, but I actually started going to a psychotherapist as well. It became that bad.
Yeah.
So at that point, I made a choice. So, at the point, it was a choice between mental health versus and the daily stress of dragging myself to the office versus, taking a break, getting my mind cleared and just finding the next thing. My biggest problem in the US was I was only 4 years in the US, so my network in the United States was low. Had I been trying to look for a job in Europe, it probably would have been easier because I'd worked there 16 years. So I had a better network, but in the US, my network was not that great. That was what caught my attention when he said, I'll help you find the right way to network with the right people. And I think that's really paid off. I've made good connections. I would say start early. Start when you are starting to think about the shift and think about looking for something new. It's better to start at that time because the process builds up over time. Initially, it's a lot of reaching out, pushing out. The returns come a bit later, depending on the level and position you are in the organization versus in your career stage. If you're very early, it might happen faster. But if you are at like my kind of stage, mid-career, late 40s, it'll take at least 3 months because the number of conversations you need to have, the reach outs, not everybody will respond. Don't get disheartened, keep pushing.